Line gets set, first down. Out of the gun, they'll run it inside.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
Fires to the big fella. Tackled at the 29. Let's give him 5 on that one. Now on 1st and 10 from the 29. On the move, it's Bates. Finding a way to put that foot in the ground and get it up to the 37-yard line. Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. The give to the back. And he gets it to the 45-yard line, and that'll be a first down. The Spartans are moving quickly down the field. He'll come out throwing on first down. Off the deflection, missed a great chance to force the turnover. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Out of the gun, the give to the back. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Ball is at the 41 as this defense tries to force the punt on 3rd and long. Trying to escape and get it himself. And he'll pick up the first down after a tough run there. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Got it in the middle. It's Johnson. They make the stop right there. Good pickup, but still short of the first down. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. They'll leave it with him. Makes the tackle at the 27. It's a pickup of 5 and enough for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll ride the hot hand. Smashes through.
Running backs square their shoulders up. That's when they have the most power. You see him square his shoulders up, break tackles, be strong, continue to plow his way forward.
Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. Looking for more room. He's inside the 40. He's at the 20. Touchdown, Air Force. What a great play by the defense and paying it off with the interception return. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play, and he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turned on the Jets, making the big play.
This guy makes you hold your breath when he gets the football in his hands, and that last line of the coverage team, the only thing that stopped him from housing it. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Jones wants to throw it. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. That pass is incomplete, and they're probably fortunate that it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. Now facing a 3rd and long. Looking down the middle. It's complete. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. And the offense didn't need to accept the penalty thanks to that big play. As a defense, you hate to let them move the chains on a penalty, but that's what they did. It's 1st and 10. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. On the run, it's Bates. Tackled, but he has a first down.
And, you know, big chunks like this don't happen unless you commit to the run game. You got to get those big boys up front into the game, understanding I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
2nd down coming up on this red zone opportunity. Brought down to the ground, but he has enough for the first down. The Spartans trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Jet sweep to the receiver. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
The defensively, man, I play so much more man coverage when it gets down near the red zone, down inside the 20-yard line, this area of the field. I got less space to cover. I don't have to worry about them running way down the field really deep, but I do have to worry about them finding ways to get wide receivers, tight ends, speed the ball on the perimeter. The defense was ready for a pretty good job by the defense.
Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. At the end of the quarter, Air Force has the lead here. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats. Now to see if these guys can get back in the game in the 2nd quarter. Fourth and goal from the 3. Let's see what this offense can dial up from here. Jones to throw. He wants it all. Throw to the end zone. It's picked off. First down for this offense. They'll run the option. And they drag him down, but not before he picks up the first down. That's the way to give yourself some breathing room. Now the 2nd play of the drive from the 36. On the option. And the freshman does a great job using his technique in getting the man on the ground. This offense has a 2nd down play. Discards a man. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Here they come, facing 3rd and long from the 40. Here's the snap, ready to cut one loose. Feeling the heat as he lets it go. Oh, what a grab by the defense. He goes out of bounds, but he creates the turnover and a great opportunity for his offense. Quarterback and running back set up in the pistol. They'll try the run. And that's a very productive first down play in bringing up 2nd and 3. On the ground, it's Bates. Stop is made at the 35-yard line, a 5-yard gain there, and it's a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass. He's run out of bounds, but not before, turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Pulled down after a pickup of 5, a statement run in the red zone to the 13. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Works his way down to the 10-yard line after a pickup of 3. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big 3rd down in the red zone. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down. Defense is backed up. Shadow of the goalpost, trying to defend their own end zone. Trying to bully their way in. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Spartans. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays, and I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Went to the running game on first down, now second down. Pre-snap motion, quarterback trying to get a read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. Trying to pick up a first down.
Third down coming up.
On the option. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Falcons send out the punt unit. The punter going to get his first work of the afternoon. And the returner will be knocked down. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. How big is this drive? Scored a touchdown the last time they had it. Defense gets a stop, and now it's up to them in a tie game.
All right, so if you're the offensive coordinator here, let's dial it in. Who are your best matchups and best playmakers to take advantage of this golden opportunity?
Yeah, and I'm interested to see this defense, too. Like, the momentum is clearly not in your favor. How do you get it back? How do you make a big play? Do you be more aggressive here to try to get the football back to your offense?
And they executed that running back screen to perfection. Quarterback held on to it. He let the rush get to him. Offensive lineman got out in position, and the running back sold it too. Once he had the ball in his hands, he just had blockers in green field out in front of him. They pick up an explosive play on a running back screen.
Just too much heat that time, and they knock him down at the 31. They gave up the sack on first down. Now it's 2nd and 11. Jones wants to throw it. Lets it fly deep downfield. And he's got it. Touchdown, San Jose State.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
San Jose State, 14, Air Force.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Just never had a chance to shake loose, and he'll be brought down at the 24. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. They hope to be able to cash in on this drive, David, after having to punt it last time.
Yeah, and I think this offense needs to start it with the first play. You need to be successful and productive on that first play, and it gets you in less predictable situations.
No doubt, too. Don't you just feel like there's a little bit more sense of urgency on this drive? It just feels like they've got to be able to put some points up on the board here.
Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. Quarterback strolling away from heat. He'll try to do it himself. At the 45 on his way. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Comes out throwing on first down. Complete to the right. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Falcons!
Yeah, and the passing game comes through, man, and we need more of that in the second half. An extra point away from tying this football game. We trailed a little bit in the first half, stayed calm. If this passing game can continue to heat up, look out in the second half.
So here comes the kickoff after the touchdown, and the last thing you need right before the half is to give up a big return. On the move from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Just enough time for one final play in this half. The offense calls timeout. It's the second one they've used this half.
San Jose State.
Just a precious few ticks remaining. This likely the final play of the first half. It's 1st and 10. He wants to throw. Looking deep down the right side. Incomplete. They took a shot to wrap up the half and came up empty. That's the end of the second quarter. That means it's time to join Kevin in our halftime update. The Spartans will kick it away to start the second half. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He's got great speed. He's got an alley. They were lucky to get him out of bounds. What a return as he almost took it for the touchdown. Air Force has it back, and the Falcon offense returns to the field. He'll ride his man on the option. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13.
False start. Offense.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Offense gets set for 2nd down. Now on the option. And he is swarmed under a host of defenders there to make the stop. I'm not positive, but that 1st down marker might be in the next county. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. Trying to make magic with his feet. A really nice run and gain, and he gets down to avoid taking punishment. Now on 4th down, here comes the field goal team. This one will be a 43-yard field goal attempt from the left hash. It is good. And guys, after the field goal, now they have the lead. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
A lot of eyeballs on your game, guys, and a few on this interesting matchup as well. Missouri is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. This program has picked itself up before, and it's capable of it again today. It's a close one right now. They're trailing by 1 to Central Michigan.
Rides to the back.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Snatches it on the right. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. Jones to throw. A little screen to the running back. Not able to break the big one on that screen to the running back, but he found enough and a solid pickup on 1st down. And the Spartans look to do some damage in the red zone. Floating away. Quarterback all over the place trying to make a play, but eventually he goes down. 3rd and short from the 22. Is the field goal unit getting ready, or is this already 4-down territory? Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a 1st down. The Spartans look to keep this drive humming. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Short gain on the play before he slides.
These are the plays that don't show up in the stat books, right? Like, great job. Look at him. He does an awesome job. Instead of taking the sack, clearly wanted to throw the football, scrambles around, gets some positive yards. It doesn't go down as a huge gain, but these are the plays that get you W's.
Boy, they'd love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. Grabbed behind the line. It's Gardner. And boy, is he close to that 1st down, maybe just a couple of inches short. Less than a yard to go for a 1st down, and the offense will remain on the field. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Snap it to the back. Touchdown, Spartans! And that one will give them the lead.
And the running back was not going to be denied on that play. He had a hole, he saw it, he put his foot in the ground, and that was pay dirt.
About to kick it away after scoring the touchdown.
San Jose State, 21.
On the run from inside his own 5. And the returner is stopped. Here comes the Air Force offense back onto the field. Jesse, they had to kick a field goal the last time they had it.
Yeah, and oftentimes early in games, you're just trying to find your rhythm. Some things work, some don't on that first drive, David. It'll be interesting to see what happens here in the second drive. Yeah, you got a feel for the defense now. You understand what they're trying to do, what their game plan is. Now you get to go into phase 2 of your game plan.
They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Finds his tight end. And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. The Falcons will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Makes a move. Returns like that are why you don't settle for the fair catch if you don't have to. Picks up just a little bit of yards to help out the O. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. He'll pull it on the read. Nowhere to run on that one. He loses 4 on the carry. That's the end of the quarter. San Jose State is on top. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. They've got the screen set up. Breaks a tackle, and he's got room. They play that screen nicely. He tried to find his way to the marker, but it'll be 4th down. No signs of any kind of kicker as they'll lead the offense out there to try to move those chains. The throw to the outside is complete. Desperately wanted to keep the ball, but they did not. The offense lining up for a 1st down play. They'll run the option.
The offense thought they had a good look to run that play into with the QB, but here's just an example of a defender winning his one-on-one battle and making a tremendous play. Great effort by that guy.
Goes to the option.
And this option attack can lull you to sleep sometimes. I mean, just so many things they can do off of it, and you just got to play responsibility, and you got to get them on the ground and make tackles. And that was a good job limiting the damage on that play with a nice tackle.
He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And the Falcons will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. After getting nothing done on the last one, this is a big play. 2nd and long from the 11. From the gun. Give on the inside. Works his way ahead for 3 out to the 14.
And this is a pressing time for this defense. They've got to understand, they're backed up a little bit. They're going to run the football. They don't want to make a mistake. So I think this is the time I'm a little bit more aggressive. I got to get this football back to my offense because I'm trailing. So I look for this defense to get a little bit aggressive.
And the Spartans will bring the punt team onto the field. Finally sending out a punter in this one. Got to make sure they earn their letter. On 1st down, here comes this offense. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Single back formation, and they give it to him.
Small gain, I know. But again, the defense knows he's going to run the football. He's willing to run the football, not just drop back and pass. Make him honor the run game. You got to do a lot of this.
They'll try it on the ground, running the counter. And he throws hands with that strong, stiff arm, but still not a lot of running room there. Ball's at the 47. They're looking at a 3rd down and short. They'll stick to the ground, looking for the marker. At the 35, he's got room. Touchdown, Air Force. They've got the lead here in the 4th.
Man, I love this offense being able to run the football late in the game when it matters and punch it in for the touchdown and, more importantly, take the lead.
And he puts it down the middle, and the lead is 3 here in the final period. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Able to find enough room to get it out across the 25. He's brought down at the 26. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Boy, 3 and out last time, David. They'd like to be more productive this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm. Got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here, Tony.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take a collective breath and start playing like a unit on this drive.
A 7-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd and 3. Bunch formation for these receivers. quarterback checking the play. Jones wants to throw it. Steps away to find some room. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. The Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. They'll throw it on first down. Going to try to get it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Second down coming up. He's looking to throw. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack. Now trying to keep this drive alive on 3rd and long from the 45. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and the defense needs to come up with a stop to close this thing out. On 3rd and long, doesn't need to take the check down. The quick out. It's a one-score game late, and they've got to go for it on 4th down. Desperate to convert, and he'll throw it. Finds him out of the backfield. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Looking to go up top on first down. He's going to take off. He turns this into a nice gain and gets down to avoid the hit. Just outside the red zone. 1st and 10 from the 21. He's going to pass. He'll throw it. Got a man. It's Barton.
They're able to get the completion right now. You know the sense of urgency is up right here. They're in position to go win this game.
Yeah, and defensively, take your time getting off piles, make them eat clock, get in your defense really, really quickly, and make sure you don't give up any big plays by not being organized.
We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the brain trust will go to work. Got it in the middle. It's Barton. It's a first down. They'll stop the clock to reset the chains. Offense up tempo. Pressure coming. Touchdown, San Jose State. And they've got the lead in the final minute.
Man, this game has been incredible to watch, and the offense comes through late in the game, takes the lead. What a clutch drive by this offense. Now, I'm looking at you, defense. You got the lead late in the game. I need you to go put this thing on ice and win it for me.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Good job by the coverage unit to put a stop to that return. They've got to move quickly here. Still a chance, but they've got to force the ball down the field. Looking to move it through the air. Fires to the big fella. That's the kind of play that can really get you going as they get it out to the 36. The offense gets the timeout. 12 ticks left on the clock. Back to pass, it's Hayes. Quickly out to the tight end. And he'll step across the sidelines after making a good gain on that one.
Unnecessary defense.
The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see how successful they'll be on 1st and 10. He's looking to throw it. He'll take a shot. And it's incomplete into the end zone, and that's going to do it. That puts a wrap on this one. It's one thing to execute early. We know the way to San Jose, heart of the Silicon Valley and home to the San Jose State Spartans, and anticipation has been high all week for this one. There's nothing quite like a great rivalry matchup in college football. The bitterness, the intensity, the lifetime of memories that will come as a result of what we're about to see in this one. As we'll see a team coming off a crucial bye week, the Stanford Cardinal. Stanford about to tee it up to get this one going. From back of the end zone, he'll bring it out. Rolling the dice to bring it out of the end zone did not work out as he stopped at the 13. So San Jose State's return team will have that offense backed up. There are always butterflies to start a game, but when you have a rivalry like this, the adrenaline is pumping on overdrive, guys.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot. Jesse, you want this week more than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder. Your composure will be tested early in a game like this.
You want to talk about making it easy for an offensive coordinator. You pick up a bunch of yards on first down, make that second down really, really manageable. That's a great job by the offense.
6-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and 4. On the ground, it's Bates. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. They'll need 3 yards here on 3rd down to keep this opening drive alive. Looking to throw for it. Fires the pass, intercepted. Made the play on the pick, was hoping to make one on the return. He'll have to settle for letting the offense pay it off from the 26.
Not the start this kid was looking for. Very first pass of the day gets picked off. This is a defense that's got a lot of ball hawks on the back end, and he's got to be real careful with his eyes, not telegraph throws like he did right there. He's going to have to settle in.
So Stanford's offense has its first opportunity of the day. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, then they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football.
Oh, there might have been trouble if they had knocked him down so quickly. Stanford hoping to pay off this red zone opportunity. Brown wants to pass. And the rush will get to him at the 25.
The one thing I love about this... A lot of different exotic looks. He's not just going to rush with 4. He's not just going to rush with 3. He's not just going to blitz linebackers. This guy's blitzing DBs.
They finally get him stopped, but what a good job by that front wall to set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back. To the air on first down. Makes the catch. It's Blackburn. Touchdown, Stanford! That is the ultimate grab and go for the score.
And what a nice start for this offense. The throw game getting working, getting the touchdown pass. This quarterback getting a little bit of confidence. This passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
The kickoff bounces through the end zone. They'll bring it out to the 25. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. Out of the gun, the inside give. Got room at the 35. Good, solid pickup on that one. They've got it out to the 40, and it's first down. After that big gainer to open things up, they'll put it in play from the 40. Of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. After the good pickup on 1st down, let's see if they keep it on the ground. Running back searching for a hole. Knocked down at the 47. It's a 5-yard gain and enough to move the chains. And the Spartans will snap it on 1st and 10. The give from the gun. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. They'll snap it on 1st down from the 35.
Coaches always harp about staying ahead of the chains, and when you can run with that type of efficiency on 1st down, man, you are doing just that.
They'll run it from the gun. They get him on the ground after he gets enough to move the sticks. They're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. He'll keep it himself. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Give to the running back. And he's a real nowhere man tackled in this no-game land.
Great job of contained by this defense. And in order to do that, the end man on the line of scrimmage defensively has got to be able to set the point and force the football back into traffic. And that's exactly what happened.
The Spartans in the hurry-up. And he sprints to the end zone. Touchdown, Spartans!
The defense knew coming into this game they were going to have their hands full. Not only did they have to worry about these running backs in the running game, they had to worry about the quarterback as well. On designed runs and on scrambles, they didn't have an answer for him right there.
He'll start the return inside his 5. Solid return, decent field position as he goes out of bounds at the 30. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, on this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points, David, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tired.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things. My defense is a little bit tired. I can't put on the field, but I got to be aggressive because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Brown will throw it. Lost one deep down the right side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Cardinal. Reeled it in and just made the house call.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback and wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The San Jose State offense is back on the field. Able to pick up a couple before he's dragged down at the 19. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Fires to the wideout. He makes a catch. Let me tell you, this senior quarterback can flat fitted in a tight window. Wants to throw on 1st down. Card in the backfield. It's Gardner. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. We put one in the books. Let's have a look at our game summary. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And they try to run inside, and there is nowhere to go. If they can convert here, that type of play can really give you a shot of momentum. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Got a man, it's Spartan. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. They really have no choice here. This is a no-brainer. You go for it here on this 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the 1st down. And they gambled in their own end, and now they give up really good field position. They've got the big fellas out there, a 3 tight end look on 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. And they get the sack just like that.
Play action pass success has a lot to do with selling that fake. You can tell defense was not buying it, got in the backfield, got the big play.
He'll do it himself. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Brown wants to pass. Going for the big play. Grabs it inside the 15. And the catch and run into the end zone. Touchdown, Stanford!
Really nice job working the route and getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
On the move from inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Farmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great. So I know offensively, I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
He'll make a play on third down. He's got enough for the first as they mark it at the 32. And the Spartans come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And now on second down for this offense. They'll run play action. And this senior quarterback a little too bold there, and he's lucky he didn't get picked off throwing into double coverage. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. They'll try to get the first through the air. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it. They're in their own territory, but they only need a few inches, and this is why you have a prominent jawline and an urgent resolve. They'll go for it. The Spartans have this offense rolling. Going up top on first down. Buys a little extra time. And he will wisely throw it to the kid playing the tuba.
Got to give the defense a lot of credit, man, because they've come into this hostile environment, and they've quieted the crowd down with some of the plays they're making. They've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. Jones to throw. Another incompletion on 3rd down.
This is a point where you just got to be able to focus. And the critical down and distances in this game, like that 3rd down right there, when it's a good throw, you got to make the catch. You've got to be able to make that play.
On 4th down, they'll throw for it. Fires and picked off. He'll try to take it back. Inside the 30. 10. And he's going to score on the interception. Touchdown, Cardinals. These guys are really hitting their stride in week 4 as they push out that lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Ball State looked less like a flock of cardinals and more like a group of road warriors in a solid victory. This team almost always plays tough in Muncie, and today they found a way outside of Schumann Stadium. The circle of life in college football, where one team moves on feeling like kings and the other heads home licking its wounds.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. And they try the middle of this stout defense, and they rise to the challenge. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. He's going to run it. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. Throws to the wideout. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. After the misfire, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Lofts one high and deep. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on 2nd down, and they'll be left with a 3rd down. They line up with some serious work to do if they want to convert this one. He'll take another shot here. And they wanted it all on third down, but now dealing with fourth down. So the offense will go for it around midfield. On fourth down, they'll pass for it. He's not afraid to go deep. And it's caught inside the 25. We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this thing has been one-sided, and they hope to at least have something to feel good about going into halftime. Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Didn't connect last time. Let's see if they throw it again on second down. Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete.
And you knew he was going to take a step back because you can't throw the ball for over 80% a season. Like, that's ridiculous. Last week he was on fire, but this week, man, he's freezing cold. And he's got to find something to get this offense going. But right now, just off target. Somebody needs to step up, make a play, and maybe get a spark for this offense.
That completion will take him inside the 10 to the 9-yard line. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Gonna run it. It's Bates. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. And he takes it to the house. Touchdown, San Jose State.
A nice job by this offense, putting the scoring drive together. And now listen, it's not even halftime yet, so keep fighting. Going to halftime, regroup. We found a little something on this drive. See if we can cut into this lead and continue to make this game closer and closer.
And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. His drive will open from the 15. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got his man. And they'll finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up. The offense will have to use its first timeout of the half. You open a drive like that, and the entire playbook opens up on first down from the 44. Incomplete. And man, is he lucky to get that one back. Defense that close to an interception. Now on second down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Grabbed in the middle. It's Blackburn. Offense calls a timeout here. Critically important to make sure they have the right play call and everyone on the same page here. From the gun on third down. Quickly complete. And they knock him down, but he got past the line to gain. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play. Stanford going back to work with another first down. Brown will throw it. They're trying to get to it. And here's a fumble way behind the line. Defense covering it up and not letting the offense get it back. It's a turnover. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Pass is incomplete, and we dwindle down to 7 seconds. After the misconnection, it's second down. He's looking to throw. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, and it's picked off. Threw it right into the teeth of double coverage. Going the other way, and he's got room. He gets the pick, but not the pick six, as they're able to run him out of bounds and limit the damage to wrap up the half. And the Spartans will kick it off to start the second half. The returner will field it and try to get some field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Stanford has it back. The Cardinal offense returning to the field. They had this lead to start the third quarter because of the passing game. Didn't get a lot done on the ground.
They did, but the quarterback is in a rhythm. That was obvious in the first half. And so this first drive, you want to continue that. You want to see good decision-making. You want to see him playing on time. And as always, delivering the football with him.
I mean, I don't know how I don't give him the football. It's the reason I built the lead. He's the guy that I can trust. This offense is built around him. So I expect more of the same here in the second half.
They'll run it from the gun. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Here on third down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Going up top. Fires into traffic and intercepted. He'll go down right there, but what a big play to come up with that turnover. The offense set for a first down play. They'll go to the jet sweep to try to get the edge here. They get it out to the 36 and on the move after a pickup of 15. They came out humming on this drive, and now it's first down from the 36. They go to the ground. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Last play was a near disaster, now dealing with 2nd and 13. Looking for a crease. It's Bates. And tackled there by the defense.
Yeah, I wasn't sure if the offense was going to be able to dig themselves out of this hole, but on 2nd in California, they dial up the running play, now setting up 3rd and short.
The Spartans pick up the first down.
It's a nice run there to get the first down. I got to tell you, I'm impressed with the stable of backs and the weapons this offense has. A lot of different guys can touch the football in a variety of ways, but they've been running it very, very well in this game so far.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. The inside handoff. And the defense makes the stop after a minimal gain. And this offense is desperate to keep this drive alive, trailing by multiple possessions, and it's getting late. Quarterback will audible. Jones wants to throw it. Finds the tight end. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37. And it's another 1st and 10 play. He wants to throw. He'll pull it down. Able to get just a few before sliding to avoid the hit. Line getting set on 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Going for it all. And it's incomplete. Going for the massive explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. That last incomplete pass has him staring at a 3rd and 3. And a missed opportunity on 3rd down as the defense knocks it free, and 4th down is coming up. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. The completion well past the sticks.
Wow, and that was just a bang-bang play. On that 4th down, the coverage was tight. QB had his receiver. He knew where he wanted to go with it, but the only way that ball gets completed is if he puts a little extra mustard on it, and he shows you the arm talent on the throw.
This defense just can't get off the field. The offense unstoppable. Quick handoff. They get him stopped after a 2-yard gain. Ball is at the 17. Line is set on 3rd down. They'll try to bully their way for the first. They were all over him. Nowhere to go as that 3rd down play turned into a disaster. Facing this double-digit deficit here in the 2nd half, almost a no-brainer to go for it on 4th down. Snagged in the middle, it's Spartan. He threw that one with some serious heat. This senior quarterback doesn't need a lot of space to get it in there. Trying to find his man on 1st down. Quarterback just flat missed him, incomplete. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Now the play fake. Finds his big tight end. That throw and catch gets them down to the 6, and the defense is running out of answers. Tight quarters deep in the red zone, but they can pick up a 1st down without scoring. 3rd, and he cruises his way to the house. Touchdown, Spartan. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. Looks as if the returner will try and field this one. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. A 1st down for the offense. Here's the handoff. Defense makes the tackle, and that will probably be the final play of the 3rd quarter. At the end of the quarter, it is Stanford holding the edge. They're sitting in a strong position here with the lead. Let's take a look at our game summary. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. They'll knock him down after a pickup of 1 to the 18. A 3rd and long coming up here. Brown wants to pass. Fires to the wideout. And they can't make the connection on 3rd down. Stanford lines up to punt it away. The punters have had the day off up to this point. First one of the game. He only needs a sliver of daylight. And they'll bring him down to get the offense started on the next drive. San Jose State has the ball and ready to go on the attack. On that last drive, defense had no idea what was happening, run or pass, and it wound up in the end zone, Jesse.
Yeah, you saw the experience in this offense that last drive, too.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Caught at the 25. Touchdown, San Jose State. And once he found some daylight, it was time to make a house call. And the extra point was good, and we are all tied up in the 4th. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Dynamite matchup today, fellas. Let's show you what's going down. Colorado State is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Cam the Ram isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by just 1 over Vanderbilt.
He'll come out throwing on 1st down. Got his man quickly.
We'll circle back. If anything big happens, you should know about it.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Hands it off. Pushed his way ahead. Really good run to get it out to the 20. A pickup of 5. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Looking left. Got his man downfield. And he's running in the open. Touchdown, Stanford! They move on top here in the 4th. If this dude were a kitchen knife, he would be slicing tomatoes so thin your in-laws would never come back to your house.
Well, that'd be a good thing. I don't know if I want my in-laws to come back anyways, but he's been on fire. He's been absolutely torching this defense. They've had absolutely no answers for him.
Out of the end zone. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. The San Jose State offense is back on the field. To the ground with the back. Really needed a play like that to get out of their own end. They moved the chains. They mark it at the 29. 1st and 10. Right back to the well. Cross the 30 to the 35, and that's a gain of 6. Got 6 on 1st down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. They'll give it to the back. He is tackled, but it'll be a fresh set of downs.
Man, that was a good run, but it was almost even better. Great job by the offense. Keep the running game going. You get big chunks like this. Not only was that a big chunk, it also looked like it could have gone for more.
And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. Receiver going for the edge on the jet sweep. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. Now facing a 3rd and long. Now the quarterback changing the original play call. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. Sends it downfield, and he makes the catch inside the 15.
What a beautiful throw and catch on this play, and I love the job the receiver did tracking the ball in the air. Nice job of locating the throw and then hauling it in.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Nice run there, picks up a few, and they'll force him out of bounds. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. He works his way all the way down to the 3, and the defense is reeling. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. To the ground to try to move the chains. Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown. Precision blocking up front. Created the open lane, and the running back followed it beautifully.
Yeah, it's pretty easy to follow an offensive line that makes those holes and just gives you a caravan all the way to the end zone. What an unbelievable job blocking up front.
He'll bring it out from inside his own 10. And they'll haul down the returner to start us on the next drive. The Stanford offense making its way back onto the field. After standing on the sideline and watching that long touchdown drive, they really need to put something together to give their defense a rest.
And that's a real thing, man. Like, you played a lot of plays, you get worn out. You need a chance to go decompress on the sideline, get some oxygen. Palmer, now it's on this offense.
Yeah, this is the definition of complementary football because it's a two-pronged problem. You've got to score points and answer, but you've also got to
hit the afterburners, kid. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Cardinal. And they've moved out front here in the fourth.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
It's a one-possession game in the fourth. Jones to throw. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, and he'll slide to avoid the big hit.
You know, QBs want to make those big plays. They want to put up the big stats. But when nothing's there, sometimes you just tuck the ball, get a minimal gain. I like the slide, by the way, too. Get down and don't take a big hit.
Feeling some. He's going to throw deep right side. We have reached the 2-minute warning, and time is of the essence if this offense is going to make a play. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Caught near the sideline, it's Coleman. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down. And the Spartans come to the line with a new set of downs. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Touchdown, Stanford! How about that D coming up with a play like that? They extend this lead, and it looks as if they are going to make it 2 wins in a row. And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, don't drop it. Then thought, don't get caught, don't get caught. And he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense, too, now. Look at this. I show you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play. But defense, great job making the interception. And you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back.
They get to him as he throws. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face 3rd down. They'll try to get it through the air. Get it out on the screen. He's right there to stop him, but the quick throw and catch enough to give them the first down. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line, trying to get to him. Setting up the screen. No, sirree, not this time. The defense was there and ready for that one. Jones wants to throw it. Getting some heat. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate it wasn't knocked free for a fumble. It'll be 3rd down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. They keep attacking through the air. Flushed out of the pocket. A deep throw as the clock winds down. He almost had another one. They've already picked off 3 and just a hair away from number 4 there. Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Can't find his man. It'll be incomplete, and that is a heartbreaker this late in the game. 3 tight ends in the formation on 1st and 10. Motion from the offense. Jet sweep to the edge. Nothing but green grass down the middle. And he'll take it in. They couldn't get him on the ground. Touchdown, Cardinal. They extend the lead here in the fourth, and after stumbling early, about to push their record to 3-1. And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. Here he comes from his own end zone. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Guys, this San Jose State offense trying to get this ball moving. He wants a big play here late. And that'll be incomplete. They tried to hit him with a big one on first down. After misfiring, it's second down. He's looking to throw. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. Here's a throw downfield late. And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position. Handoff to the single running back. Solid fundamentals on that tackle from this freshman. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left. Give to the running back. A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Leaves it with the back. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. The timeout stops the clock with 10 seconds to play. And the kicker delivers the 3 to salvage that drive. And now the lead is even bigger. That last field goal was a big one. Now it takes a touchdown to beat them. You want to pin them back on the kickoff here. All wideouts, no backs. Jones to throw. He's taking a deep shot. And the pass is incomplete, and that's going to be the final play as this game is over. There is nothing greater than a rivalry game unless you lose it. And in that case, there is